Every drink has a story. Every shift has a moment that sticks with you. Good, bad, or completely insane, behind the laughter, the chaos, and the clinking of the glasses, that's where the real stories live. This is Bartender Bangaz, where we pour out the truth straight. No chaser. All right, welcome back to this week's episode of Bartender Bangaz, where the drinks are strong, the stories are stronger, and the truth is always poured out after last call. I'm your host, Mark the Shark, a.k.a. Schmark, and today I'm joined by a longtime friend of mine, someone I grew up with summers as a kid out in Ocean Beach, Fire Island. We used to call him Crazy Charlie. Now he's going by the Instagram handle of Carlo Branzino. Give it up for my man Charlie. Welcome to the podcast.
Good to be here.
Hell
Thank
yeah, brother. Hell yeah.
How's life?
Life is good. So quick little, me and Charlie still follow each other on Instagram. We grew up in Summers, but I haven't seen him face to face in probably 10 or 15 years.
Yeah.
And when I thought about this podcast, I said, this is going to be the perfect guy. I started hitting him up right away.
Call me.
He is the man.
Yeah. I
I
try.
He's a funny guy. I think this is going to be a good one. Let's start out simple. Introduce yourself. Give your credentials. Where did you start bartending? How'd you get into bartending? Working your way up to where you're at now.
Sure. I've been bartending probably 16 years now, close to it. Started a long time ago. I was working in sales, and it wasn't doing it for me. And I was on Craigslist really late one night, and I saw an opening for a job for a bartender, and I replied to it. And they got back to me like 2 days later, like, do you know how to bartend? I'm like, sure. I had no idea how to bartend, by the way. Showed up, did an interview, and kind of just went from there. It's called the Irish Exit, and it was amazing. And I faked it till I made it there for 2 years, and then I actually learned how to bartend in those 2 years. And then I did it for another 2 years while I was there, and just kept going. It was something that made me happy, and it still makes me happy. That's why I'm still doing it. But
I feel like that's a lot of bartenders. When you first get started out, it's fake it till you make it.
Yeah, a little bit.
Everybody, you're just like, I know more than I do. And, but you learn as you go.
Some, yeah.
And then where are you working at now? Like you've been working around in Manhattan?
Yeah, I've been in Manhattan. Doing a lot of sports bars. I worked here at the Folly, which is right behind us, from where we are right now, where we're sitting.
We're at the Folly. Shout out to the Folly for letting us film here.
Thank you.
Fun little side story. Charlie just told me before we started. He was born.
I was
upstairs?
a baby in this, in the apartment on the third floor.
He grew up above this bar,
kind of
the
bizarre.
Folly. And where are you working now? You work in Manhattan still?
So I'm at Bleecker Street Bar now. It's on Bleecker Street. It's a big sports bar, a lot of fun, good people. I'm working with some good people. I've been there like 2.5 years now. It's good. It's fun. Yeah, I like it.
You got to follow this guy on Instagram. He's funny as fuck.
I paid him to say that for this podcast, by the way.
No, that's why I have him here, because I still follow him. He's, and that if you're gonna go hang out at a bar, bartenders usually don't like to hang out at the kind of bar that they work at. Is that true for you? Like, what would be your bar of hanging out?
I like to, I'm a dive bar guy.
Dive bar,
I mean, sports bars are good too, but dive bar.
Like an Irish pub.
Chill.
Kind of.
Yeah, absolutely. An Irish pub. Just, everybody low key. You used to be a different vibe. We used to do different shit, but yeah.
That's your spot.
Yeah, for sure. As you get older, actually, I feel like, I don't know, not everybody, but I feel as you get older, at least people I know lean towards dive bars more.
Yeah, definitely. Some more hang out, have conversation not when you're younger, you want to party harder.
The well tequila is also cheaper, too, so that helps,
For sure.
Yeah.
And then you're at work.
Yeah.
You're working at Bleecker Street. You drink on shift, or should we not say that?
I'll have like one or two, absolutely, and I get driven to that point. I probably have it around. I start at 8, so like 8:01, I probably. No, but here and there, after a couple hours, I'll definitely have a shot of mezcal.
Yeah,
humans drive me fucking crazy sometimes.
Definitely, especially once they start drinking. Yeah. If you don't have a little bit in
it's like, how many dumb questions do I get in an hour? If it's like over this number, I'm having a shot. And it's like always over that number that I made up.
You work in Bleecker Street. we have crazy customers.
Yeah.
What's like the weirdest drink somebody's ever came and ordered from you?
A weird drink?
Even if it's not a Bleecker Street.
Oh.
In your bartending career.
Definitely. You know
some
what?
weird stuff.
And it's funny because I don't even really have to think about this. It was an espresso martini margarita. Yeah. So I just was like, no, not going to do that. Yeah. I can make an espresso martini, put it in a coupe. I could make you your margarita, and then we can just combine it in another glass. Like after this, like it can take. It's gonna be a 3-glass operation. I'll make it in this and that. I was like, nah, dude, I'm not gonna do that. Sorry. That's definitely up there. What am I getting? That's a fucking weird one.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
And so you never made it.
It did, but I told some friends about it, and then they sent me a picture from the bar they worked at, like 2 hours later with it made. They said, oh, it's actually pretty good.
Really?
Yeah, it's not bad. I'm like,
I think I'll pass on trying that one. Yeah,
it's gonna be a no for me, dog. I don't want that.
And you remember the first drink that you learned how to make? Like everybody, you make a vodka soda, a rum and Coke, but like the first like actual cocktail you learned to make?
Probably a martini. Does that count?
Yeah, sure. Definitely. Martinis are easy to mess up.
Count?
Like people are very particular about it. So that's definitely like
martini.
A hard one.
Yeah. That was definitely something. I mean, that's where it starts, I feel, like in terms of cocktails themselves. Martini, and you go from there.
Yeah, I would say probably for me a margarita, which is pretty standard.
Martini, margarita.
Yeah.
Those are the 2 roads that go.
Yeah, those are...
Old-fashioned Negroni definitely come into play right after that.
A fun fact, I drink old fashions, but I don't know how to make one. And I know it's simple.
We're going to show you how to
make one. We're going to make one later.
Show you how to make one.
We're going to make one.
Absolutely.
And I'm going to drink it. So let's get into some fun stories, right? Because people order some weird drinks. People say some weird things. Weird comments that people have brought up to you, maybe questions that they've asked that just make absolutely zero sense. But they've been drinking or,
Questions,
comments, whatever. Just something that somebody's come up and said to you that's just like threw you for a loop.
I had a guy come in one time. He was from Ireland, and he said to me, "Do you let Diggs in here? Do you let Diggs?" And he kept saying Diggs, the word Diggs.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? Diggs? Yeah. Do you let Diggs in here? And I'm like, I don't know, bro. Like, what does that even mean? 5 minutes later, I'm like, Diggs. With him, 5 minutes later, Diggs. Dogs? Dogs? Do we let dogs in here? Yeah, dogs. You let dogs in here? Yeah, dogs. I'm like, yeah.
And that's what they're calling Diggs.
It wasn't like, some weird, obscure thing. I just couldn't understand the guy.
Yeah, it was a funny interaction.
Yeah. I saw a woman bring her mom in one time. Vice versa. A mother brought her daughter into the bar and told her daughter in front of me that she was divorcing her father. So I got front row seats to that.
Oh, that's awkward.
That sucked. Yep. And they looked at me. I'm like, I probably should have been like down at the other end at that point, but it kind of stopped me in my tracks, and I was like,
let me buy you a shot.
This is on me. That was pretty bad. You want another one?
Yeah, give them all. Anything that comes to mind. Yeah.
I'll just give you a bunch.
Yeah.
Because I do have
these are all
15, 16 years to give you.
Yeah, please give it all. The people want to know.
This was in the Flatiron District years ago. This guy came in, and it's like halfway during my shift. Probably still had like 4 hours or something. Whatever.
Where are you working there?
Where was that?
Yeah.
I was at the Churchill Tavern.
Churchill Tavern.
They called it Churchill's or the Churchill.
Churchill's. Okay.
Yeah, love that place. I worked there for 8 years.
Shout out to the Churchill Tavern.
Thank you. So a guy came in, and I like how I shouted out about to this horrible story about something that happens in the place. A guy came in and ordered Bushmills and a beer, and he started a tab, so he's drinking, your neat Bushmills and beer. And he was fine, but, he started to get real fucked up, started going to the bathroom, coming to the bathroom, Lindsay Lohan coming out of his nose.
Yeah.
So we were there. He was there till like 4 a.m., like when I closed the bar. So he was doing this, and he was fine, like just drinking, doing his own thing, not, like I said, not bugging anybody, which is like a big no-no for me.
Right.
But he's going back and forth to the bathroom, just completely shocked out of his mind. And I put the lights up, did last call. Guy comes finally out of the bathroom for the 6th time, like kicks the door open, like, comes back to the bar. I'm like, bro, you just got to sign out. He's like, okay. So he rings, I close the tab, and as I close his tab, he looks at his watch, and he goes, oh man, I got to be up for surgery in like 3 hours, and walked out of the bar. And to this day, I like am still kind of like slack-jawed by that, because what did he mean by that? Did he have to go under the knife?
Right.
Was he performing surgery?
One way or another.
Either way, like, I thought that was bizarre.
He's going into a surgery room in 3 hours, whether he's under the knife or not.
Someone's about to have the worst day of their life with this doctor. And it was really scary.
Oh, my gosh.
It was fucking crazy. Yeah, that was weird. This happened, my voice cracked, love that. This happened years ago too. This was another one I really liked. I was just starting at a bar. I shall remain nameless.
Okay.
Started at a bar. Was there for a couple months. It was December, holiday parties. You know, you get restaurants coming in doing their holiday parties.
Yep.
So I was closing the bar once again, closing the bar. All this shit happens when I'm closing a bar too. Like, and I had to go downstairs into the office to do all the paperwork for the night before I left. So I cleaned the shit, cleaned the bar, go downstairs, and I opened the door to the manager's office. And have you seen the movie Home Alone?
Of course.
Do you remember the scene where one of the robbers takes a spider and puts it on his face?
Yeah.
Or vice versa.
The tarantula.
Yeah, Macaulay Culkin takes a tarantula and puts it on
his
the guy's face, the robber's face. And you know how he screamed like the blood. That is the same scream that came out of my mouth when I opened the door to the manager's office, because I saw this huge, big black man naked having sex with this woman right against the liquor cabinet, like right there in the middle of the office. And I lost my mind.
And they didn't work there.
They sure didn't.
They're just patrons.
Sure didn't. They decided during the middle of the night, I know what to do. Why don't we go into this is what you had to do. Go into the kitchen, go downstairs, and walk all the way to the other end of the basement to get to the office. Yeah. And then we should just get naked and have sex, and no one's gonna walk in and see any of this. No one's gonna come in. Dude, I freaked out. I freaked out. I started screaming I slammed the door. I'm on the other side. I'm screaming at them. You can hear the belts buckling. Charlie, we're so sorry. We're so sorry. I'm like, dude, get the fuck out of here. And then they come out of the room, and then the guy came out first. Like, Charlie, I'm so sorry. I was like, dude, get the fuck out of here. Like, the girl comes out. She goes, Charlie, I just want to let you know there are no secretions or fluids anywhere in the room. I almost like gouged my eyes out and ripped out my tongue.
Oh my God. Yeah, that would blow your mind.
Disgusting.
That'll throw you back.
Then I walked into the office, and then there was like all this sweat right on this black leather.
You got sweaty butt cheek.
Like that. And I was like, do I tell the owners about this? Because this is really bad.
Yeah.
Or do I just stay silent and just let life progress and see if anybody makes anything out of this? So.
Like, would they have gotten you in trouble because those people got down there?
This is one of many questions I had.
Yeah,
I was like,
keep it to yourself.
Exactly. So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to say anything. I walked in the office on Monday. The owner of the bar is there. Hey, good morning, Charlie, or whatever. Good afternoon, Charlie.
Yeah.
She's sitting right in that.
Oh, right on that chair.
Right in that chair. They're sitting right in that chair. My God. I just have to look at them and be like, oh, I'm going to go upstairs. Have a good shift. Like, see you later. Yeah,
Did you clean it?
With my tongue. No, I'm kidding. No, I didn't fucking clean it. Are you fucking kidding me?
I don't know. Maybe you like that manager, you know?
God, no. Maybe should have, in retrospect. Maybe that would have been a decent thing to do.
Throw a bar rag over it.
Yeah. Wait.
You just left it.
Yeah, I was like, this is a tomorrow problem. This is a somebody else problem. I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, that's
that
great.
was thoughtful of you to consider, though, Diddy. You would have done that, maybe. You would have cleaned it.
It depends if I like the manager or not.
Yeah,
you know,
it's true.
Shitty manager, I would have left it and laughed at them.
Should have cleaned it.
So those are some people that you might want to. People that got put in that situation would have kicked those customers out, right? I don't know if you did, but
fuck yeah.
I'm sure you have some fun stories of customers you've had to kick out. you know, over
Yeah.
the years, there's either they're too drunk,
Yeah.
they're being an asshole.
Oh yeah, I kicked a lot of fucking people. Okay, like
Any stories that stick out in your mind that just jump out at you?
one Halloween, I was working. Some guy had this suit on, like I don't know, it was part of his costume. He had these fake hundreds all around the costume. And some other guy, and I watched all this. I saw all this happen. Just sat there and watched it unfold. This other guy, really drunk, obviously, walked up to the guy that had all these fake hundreds as a costume, and he had his back turned to him, and the drunk guy just takes one of the hundreds and peels it off, just takes it off, and then walks up to the bar and goes, "Hey, can I get 6 Coronas?" And he's holding this Monopoly money, and I'm just like, and I gave him a chance. I smiled. I was like, "Are you serious?" Because if he said, "Oh no," I'm like, "I'm
You're
just
just
kidding,
playing
man."
around, yeah.
Yeah, like you're good.
Laugh.
But he like actually tried to like, I was like, "Do you really want to pay with this?" He's like, "Yeah." It's like, "This is, here you go." And like, "Here's $100 that I just fucking got from this guy. It's bullshit. Give me 6 Coronas." And I was like, "You gotta go, bro. Like,
Yeah.
get out of the bar."
I don't have the time to be playing around like that.
No. It was-
Especially when you're not
I
joking.
think it said like fake money,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
not real. Like it's like holding this, like I'm not as drunk as you.
Right. You got to be on.
Yeah, I definitely kicked out a lot of people. Kicked out a guy once. He got arrested because he was like really tough to deal with, and they put him in the squad car and went away. And then he walked back in the bar like 30 minutes later. And I'm just like, "What up?" He like actually like threw his hands in the air.
And like thought everything was all good.
Yeah, I had so many questions for him, but I
Yeah.
just really wanted him to leave again. Like, how did you get out of the cop car? They just let you go.
Yeah.
Right? Like they took you like down the street 2 blocks. We're like, "All right, get the fuck out and don't go back to that bar."
And you thought it was like a good idea. Like,
Yeah.
they're going to be hyped to see me again.
What's up, motherfuckers? I think I offered him a shot just for the story too. I was like, "Do you want a shot?"
Yeah. Let me hear.
Yeah, he goes, "No, I want 2 shots." And I was like, "Fuck you." Like, he's ruined this again. Like, get out. Yeah.
What about like
So many people.
the girls that feel like they're at a birthday party, they're with a bachelorette party, and they deserve a free round of drinks,
Yeah.
or a free round of shots because it's their friend's birthday or something.
It's amazing how much more you don't give a shit as you get older. When someone, "Oh, it's my birthday, cool." "Oh, it's my friend's birthday. Oh, you should buy him a drink."
Yeah.
And they just like watch like this, their soul leave their body for a
They
second.
think the
They're
bar
so
owes them.
disappointed in you. Yeah. Well, you know, first impressions are important. Once you get around, let's see how you do.
Yeah, you guys are fun. I'm gonna buy you
And
around
throw
anyway.
it out. Yeah, throw it in there. Like, you know, hate to say it, but free drinks aren't, you know, they're like blowjobs. You don't ask for one. It
Right.
just happens. You get it. Like,
Be thankful when you do.
yeah, that's it.
Appreciate
Stay
it.
with that.
Well said.
Just what 10 women want to hear, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, you shouldn't expect it.
My flawed logic. Yeah.
So you work a lot of late nights. You
Yeah.
said that you're doing a lot of bar closing. A lot of, I'm sure when you're closing, you run into a lot of crazy stuff. When you're cleaning up the bar, anything you find, you know.
I found carrots on the floor. I found dildos on the floor.
What?
Yeah.
You're just carrying that around?
15 years, you're bound to find one, I guess. Like one,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. Find some weird stuff. Find a lot of jewelry.
I was gonna say like
Jewelry.
wedding rings.
Yep.
You know, somebody goes to
Yep.
slip one off, and
Yep. Had actually a regular this weekend. Charlie, I lost my $1,000 bracelet. It's in the bar somewhere, and we found it like 2 hours later.
thank God.
Yep. She was freaking out, but rightfully so. Yeah.
And what other weird things have you found? Like off, you know, just you pick that up and you're like,
Drugs.
what the- drugs.
Found drugs.
I feel like that's pretty standard
That's
in a
kind
bar.
of,
You know, late night.
though,
You know,
yeah.
you do find that
Yeah. Weird things.
weird things. A lot of IDs and credit cards.
Oh God, yeah. We take them. We take the IDs, so they don't come. I mean, so they tell everybody like in the area, don't go there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Some bars give them back.
Oh, well, like a fake ID.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, tons of them. Remember one place I went when I was younger? They took my fake ID and they were like, "You know, this is an 18 and above bar, like club." I was like, "Why didn't you fucking tell me that before I gave you this Delaware license, you asshole?"
And what, you were above 18 then?
I was 18, yeah,
Yeah.
but I was trying to get into drink with my 21 card, but it was like they took it. Just
You were clubbing you were partying since a kid though.
yeah,
Way
I was
younger. Because I remember when we were like 14,
Little bit.
15, Charlie was into like the house dance stuff, and I remember he taught me this move.
Oh no!
Where he said, like,
dude, I don't even
when you were
remember
going
this.
like, you were supposed to be like following and
like
your hand
raving. Oh god.
raving, and
oh no!
you said like to tie a string around this middle finger, and then give 6 inches, and then tie a string around this middle finger, and that's how you learn the muscle memory of doing
fuck.
this.
Wow.
And I was like, remember, like you were like 15 years old teaching me at 14, like, yo, this kid is so cool. Like, he just taught me this rave dance move. And
oh my God, dude, no.
How does he even know that at this age? Yeah, so I'm like,
Jesus.
I know you were partying.
Yeah,
you were definitely going to it.
God, I wish I could scrub my brain of that memory now. I do remember some of that. Thanks for bringing it up.
Oh, yeah. I remember working at the ice cream store when
God.
Aaliyah passed away that day. And you came running in and you were like, Aaliyah passed away. Like, it was.
I gave that news?
You gave that news.
Wow.
And it was upsetting for everybody. We were all like, what? Like,
you think
you were walking around with your backpack on.
Yeah? Oh, God.
Yeah. You always had the backpack.
I always wore a backpack.
Yep.
Some like emotional thing. I needed a backpack over me. I don't know why.
I think you might have even I think Dave was always with you. Right?
like,
So you came in, I think like you came in, I was working the front register at the ice cream store and you're like, Aaliyah passed, and Dave was like, you and Dave were like heartbroken.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit. Like, yeah, because she was the biggest.
She was
thing.
great. Yeah. She was awesome.
Yeah. That was some fun times back then. So you cleaning up at the end of the night. You found some weird stuff.
It's like you'll ask me that, and I'll forget. Like I will draw a blank right now, but I will remember like later on, and I'll text you.
Something will hit you.
Yeah,
like,
it's
oh,
so
shit.
annoying how that works.
But you clean up at the end of the night. You find some weird stuff, funny stuff, some standard stuff.
Yeah.
But worst thing, I know, like when I'm cleaning the bar, if I'm working with anybody, I'm like shoddy, not bathrooms.
Yeah, no.
Bathrooms.
I do not want to clean the bathroom.
But in 15 years, I'm sure you've had.
Yeah.
Years or nights and whatever periods you had to clean the bathroom. You were the young man on the totem pole.
Yeah, absolutely.
What is some horrific bathroom stories, and which is worse, the guy's room or the girl's room?
I don't even know. The guy's room or the girl's room? Oh my God, bro. Like, they're both bad.
Yeah.
I feel like guys puke more. I clean a lot of puke up. That was bad. I cleaned. one time I had a guy puked just in the sink, didn't make it to the toilet.
Oh, yeah.
But I got to go up to him and be like, Did you puke in the sink? He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. Well, it's on the ground too, so here's a mop and you want another beer?
Yeah.
Because he tried to order a Stella, and I was like, dude, here's a mop, go clean that shit up, and then I'll give you a Stella. He was like, okay. So he cleaned the thing, he cleaned the sink, and he did. He mopped it up. And he came to the bar, he's like, okay. I did it. I was like, okay, get out.
You got to appreciate that he tried, though.
Yeah,
he did clean it up.
He did try. Yeah, I don't know. Gross shit, dude. It doesn't get worse than puke. And there was a lot of it.
I mean.
Way back when.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely, I've ran into some bathrooms where I found worse than puke.
What'd you find?
Just... somebody misses the toilet and there's some I don't know, some of those bathrooms, it's like, what are these people thinking when they're drunk?
They're not.
They're not thinking. They just go crazy. Like, I don't know, like, are they trying to destroy this place? Like,
yep.
I had one guy, it wasn't a bathroom story, but he was sitting at the tables at the sandbar where I work in the summer. We put like our ketchup and the salt and pepper and stuff in like little beach buckets. Mm-hmm. And they got a round of like tequila shots at the table. I went and I bought them over and went back behind the bar. And then he came up to the bar with that bucket and he filled it with puke.
That's disgusting.
And he was nice enough, like, he got it all in the bucket. He bought it to me. I just said, "There's the garbage. Throw it away." He didn't have he took all the stuff. Yeah, so we're not cleaning this bucket.
Set the bucket on fire outside, please. Like,
just throw that away. We'll buy a new bucket.
Yeah.
But I did appreciate that. Like, he didn't get it all over the table. He didn't just leave the bucket on the table. He went and he got rid of it. That
was thoughtful of him.
Yeah, yeah.
I've had people. I mean, recently too. I have like memories of it. I have guys like. We have 10-ounce glasses for some of our like craft beer, good beer.
Yep.
Guys puking into that. Oh my God. And like it's just overflowing because it's this little cup and they're vomiting into. Like, that doesn't work.
No.
It's just like, ugh. It's cascading over the. I'm like, dude, and they leave it on the bar and they think it's all fine.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, what the fuck, freak? Ugh.
Yeah, I don't like
I put
touching
on
that
2 sets of
stuff.
gloves. I throw it out. I throw him out. I throw all
Wash
of it
your
out.
hands.
Oh yeah,
1,000
dude.
times.
Oh
Yeah.
God. And it just comes over. Ugh.
I have trouble even seeing that happen. Like I'm nauseous
I have a
right
visceral.
away.
Yeah, I have like
Yeah.
a reaction to it. That's kind of normal. I feel like.
Yeah. Nope.
I can't. Like if we smell it, even for a
Goodbye.
moment.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's so bad.
I'll give the barbacks extra money for
I
them
do.
to do it. Yeah.
I'll kick him $20.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Hey,
Here.
sorry, man.
I'm sorry.
You got to do this.
I had a guy this weekend actually, just right out like a fountain. Actually, as we were closing.
Yeah.
Yep.
And a good barback, you got to give
Real.
credit to because they
dude.
take the brunt of the shitty part of that, like stuff. Like
Without
a good barback holds you down.
Without the bar back, you're nothing.
You're nothing.
You have nothing.
Yeah.
You are nothing.
Yep.
Yep. You want to teach them how to,
Yeah, hold you
bartend,
down.
too.
Yeah,
You want to, because hopefully that's the direction they want to go in. So.
And even if you're in the weeds a little bit, they can help you out.
Yeah.
catch you up.
Vodka
and-
soda, real
Yeah.
quick. They need to.
Beer,
Start
this-
that Guinness for me down there.
Right.
Yeah. Sometimes, depending.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And then like somebody comes in, what's the worst kind of customer for you? Like
So worst customer is somebody that bothers other people. Somebody
Yeah.
that comes in and doesn't keep to themselves, doesn't understand social norms and expectations.
Yep.
And starts conversations with other people and keeps going, especially when they are giving social cues that they are completely disinterested with continuing a conversation
Yeah,
with them. Like they do not want to talk, or like they came in with their friend and you're bothering them, like just let them sit and talk to their buddy. Definitely had many interactions like that where I had to like tell someone, hey, stop being annoying.
Yeah.
It's just a funny thing to say to somebody. It's also kind of sad. Stop being annoying.
Yeah, and I'd rather you be annoying to me as the bartender. I can
Yeah.
deal with it.
Yeah.
You're being annoying to my customers. Now you're messing with my money. You
Yeah, it's
know?
true. It's
yeah,
true.
You're pushing people out of my bar. People aren't going to want to hang here because of you.
That's exactly what happens.
Yep.
It's so annoying.
People close out their tab and they're like, sorry, man, I got to get out of here.
And I
'cause of
don't
this
blame
guy."
them. I don't blame them for a second.
No.
I'm like, I do the same thing,
Without a doubt.
dude.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Or guys that hit on girls like all the time. And
again, don't take that social cue.
Yeah, there's like creepy guy. Oh God, I hate creepy guys.
Hit on all the girls you
weird.
want, but if they're giving you that, like, I don't want to talk to you, just move on.
Yeah.
You know,
Or even if their answers are one word, two
Yeah.
words, like go away.
they're letting you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Read the room. All right. So if you had to pick one drink that you enjoy making, or like out of all the drinks, there's a million drinks out there. What's one that like you respect? Somebody comes up and orders from you. You like to make it. It's a respectful drink in your opinion.
Sure. That would definitely be an old fashioned. I love making.
Which is my drink.
Love making an old fashioned. Tastes good. It's fun to. I enjoy
Yeah.
it. Like I like doing it. I'm gonna make you one.
Yeah,
right now.
let's test
You're
out your
gonna have
skills.
one. What do
Yeah,
you think
let's
about that?
let's try that out. I'll be the judge if you make a good old
You'll learn-
fashioned.
you'll
Let me get
learn
you
right
let me
now,
get you a
though.
little table to
I'll
do
teach
this.
you. Look at that. This is hilarious. Should I do right here?
Yeah, we get to try out a famous Charlie's old fashioned.
Famous indeed.
Yes.
Not really at all.
Might be after this. This old fashioned is going viral.
John, I'll pay you back.
There we go.
A little more. A little more.
See? It's not about the measurement, it's about your style, you know? You know what you need in there.
Even if it tastes like shit. This is so good.
Yeah,
John.
oh,
My God.
it's going to be amazing.
This is the whole that.
Yep.
Just hold it like that.
Yep.
Thank you. Okay.
This
Everything
is
got a little simple syrup.
little simple syrup.
Well,
Yep.
Yeah, my designated
Bar back.
jigger holder, and then a couple dashes of your orange today. Feeling crazy.
There we go. Let's go.
Okay.
This is looking good. It's pretty simple.
If I see a bartender shaking a old fashioned,
Yeah, I do know that
I have
rule.
a problem. Okay. A little bit. You have to give it the love.
Do you need the jigger still?
You're not.
We'll throw that right up here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I do, however, need you to hold this.
Yep.
La la la. Have some more ice.
And keep stirring it for you.
That's okay. Pretty good. I got you.
There we go.
Take the spoon out for me. Watch the drippy.
Spoon.
Watch the drippage.
There we go. Throw that right up here. Ooh. Heavy old fashioned. All right, let's try this thing out.
Straw for that, actually. You got it? Yep. There we go. I hope it's good.
Oh, that's delicious. That's a perfect old fashioned right there. Yes. All right. Let me pull this over here.
I've made one before. There you go.
Yeah, because I am going to drink this. This is delicious. So now you know, if you come visit Charlie in the city at any bar he's bartending at, make him make an old-fashioned. He does an amazing job, and he likes to make them. So you're not going to piss him off.
It's true.
All right, so let's get into customers, right? Like, we all have favorite customers. You have regulars that you grow relationships with.
Definitely.
Over the years, like, what are some fun regular stories that you have? Somebody that, like, unexpectedly you didn't know starts coming to your bar, and now you maybe have a friendship with, or
I actually had dinner last night with two regulars that I made, like 5 or 6 years back. They came into the bar one day. They were going to the Rangers game, but they popped into my bar, and I was already in a mood for some reason. Somebody pissed me off, but I don't know. They were so nice. Shout out to Colin and Lauren. You're wonderful. And these guys came in. They missed like 2 periods from the Rangers game and came in. And I guess I had an impression on them. We started talking, and by the time they left, they asked me for a to-go cup, which we don't do. You're not supposed to. And I gave them one because they were just so nice. And
yeah.
I guess that was something that stuck with them because we've been friends ever since, and we maintained a contact. We maintained a relationship. And they're from Chicago. They come into the city, and when they do...
Oh, so they're not even from here?
They live here. They live in Chicago.
And you still keep in touch?
I keep in touch. Saw them yesterday.
Cool.
They got married in New York at the courthouse.
Yep.
And I was like the witness, the guy that signed up on it. Yeah.
Oh, so you really, that's a strong friendship right there.
Yeah, we can't win in. They were like, what are you doing next week? I was like, I don't know. What's up? And they're like, we're getting married. Can you come and be the witness and sign off? I'm like, sure.
Be honored.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yep, they're good buddies still. I got one guy. I don't see him so much, but Danny. Danny's an actor. He's lived in New York his whole life. I don't see him so much right now, but every Thanksgiving or every Christmas, he'll wish me like Happy Thanksgiving or Happy New Year, whatever it is.
Right.
We always trade. So you look at our cell phone, there's just like 2 like Happy Thanksgiving. And then a year later, like Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy
It's
Easter.
sweet.
Or
Happy,
something.
yeah, he does actually.
Yeah.
Yep. Does send Happy Easter. He's a good dude.
I have a couple regulars where I have a similar relationship.
You hang out with them outside.
But
of
you
the
only
bar.
hear like, holiday texts. Like
Right.
thoughtful. Hey, you're not
think-
that close with them, but
I think like of the percentage, like 100%, right? Of the people that come into the bar you work in, you probably would get a beer with 1%, maybe under 1 or 2.
yeah.
That's even a lot. I feel
I guess depending where you work too.
true.
Because
Very true.
like we said in the beginning, a lot of bartenders don't hang out where they work.
Yeah.
So
no.
where you're working,
Some
the
bars
crowd
don't
coming
let
in there usually isn't.
Yeah, some bars don't let you. Like some bars here for sure, they don't let you go into the bar on your day off.
But even like this similar kind of bar.
Oh, the same type. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you work in a sports bar, you like to hang out in more of a
Yeah, I'm a divey guy.
dive bar. Yeah.
Yeah, I can do fancy, but like,
Yeah.
prefer dive.
Same. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, you
just
can
gotta
do
get used to the
anything.
smell, and
Right,
you do most of them, and then you're fine.
Once you're in there for 10 minutes, the smell, you don't even smell anymore. Yeah.
You know, you're drunk in an hour, so
Yeah.
you don't have to really worry about anything soon. Yeah.
And do you have like a memorable, like your most memorable customer in a positive light? Someone who's just been funny, stands out, whatever reason.
I can tell you about the most generous guy I ever had.
There you go.
That was one.
Yeah, that's
Best
a
tip,
good customer.
Best tip award. It happened last year. A guy came in, and it was in December. He said, if the Bengals win, I think the Bengals were playing the Ravens, or Ravens were playing the Cowboys, some shit like that. He's like, if they win, if they beat the Cowboys tonight, I hit my parlay and I get $100,000. And I was like, damn. So I intelligently said, well, I'm really glad I'm your bartender tonight.
Yeah, I'm rooting for your team.
He looked at me, he was like, you know what? If I hit it, if they win, I'm going to tip you $1,000. I was like, okay, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Heard that before.
Bullshit. And the Ravens won, and he tipped me $1,000. And that was the sweetest Monday I've ever had.
Yeah.
That's for sure. That was pretty cool.
You guys have to split tips? Or?
I worked alone that day because it was a Monday.
Perfect. Yeah.
But yeah, you do have to split it mostly.
Yeah.
Not that day.
Split the bucket.
Yep.
Do you get like a lot of first dates? Or, you know,
God, yeah.
Yeah.
And I've had some really, really bad ones too.
That's what I was going to say. You
Just
have like
awkward.
any first date disasters, like where it just went all wrong for the girl or the guy? You felt bad for one of them.
There was this guy that came in. I don't know if this exactly answers the question, but it was this guy that came in. I like want to name names nameless. People will be nameless. He was a regular, I guess.
Yeah.
Right. Every time he came in with a different woman. Every time. Every time he came in with a different woman. So one time I made the mistake, though, of like being like, hey, Dan, what's up, man? And the girl's like, you've been here before?
Yeah.
Yeah, why do you know your fucking name? There's like shit like that. They got in a fight. One time, a guy came in with his girlfriend. They were really nice. Spent like an hour or two with me. They left. And then he came back in about an hour or an hour and a half later with his wife. So that was pretty bad. Yep. And he like gave me the eyes when he walked in. I was like, I really wanted to tell her, like, yo.
He was just...
This is bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was one of those moral... See, that's a moral dilemma you have.
And that's pretty ballsy of him.
Yeah, it was pretty stupid of him, too. Yeah,
I think he just went to a different bar.
What a dummy.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing, dude? Why'd you
Poor
bring
wife.
Yeah, poor wife indeed. Yep.
And any like first dates that you remember? Like you saw like maybe a blind date. Some guy was waiting at the bar. The girl showed up and
I've definitely
vice versa.
Definitely seen a lot of like first dates.
The guy wasn't what she was expecting. She got catfished.
Yes, I did have a catfish one. Yeah. Thank you for see the beauty of an interview. You just unlock. Oh my god, just like unlocked a memory from me.
Yep.
This was years ago. Girl that worked down the street from me. She worked at a restaurant. She was really nice. She used to come in with like, you know, her squad after work. They would have a few drinks. She came in one night and she said, I'm meeting this guy in a little while. He's coming. I've never met him before. She was probably like 5'10", something like that. 5'11". She was short.
She's tall.
She's kind of tall. Yeah, definitely tall. She was like, I'm meeting this guy. He's on his way. It's a first date. Never met the guy. I'm like, oh, word, okay. She's like, what do you think of him? And she was using a dating app. And she turned her phone. And, you know, the guy's a good-looking guy, you know, in good shape, got his shit together, you know?
Yep.
And I look at her and I'm like, you know, like, he's got his shit together, like, you know, looks good. But you know what would be funny is if he was, like, super fucking short or something. Ha ha, ha ha. And, like, 2 minutes later, this guy, 5'5", comes strolling through. We couldn't even see him over the bar. Like, you know, it was under... And she just like her face just dropped when she saw him. She's like, Mike.
Yeah.
He's like, hey. He kind of slithers up to the bar next to her, and I'm like, oh shit. He's like, I'll have a beer. And I'm like, okay. I didn't even ask. I'm like, here you go. It was so weird. Give him a beer. I think they talk for like 5 minutes at most. He's like, so, how are you? It was like stilted, boring conversation.
Yep.
5 minutes went by. He got up and left. I was like, thank God. Like
He knew she wasn't into him.
Yeah. I mean, dude, she's like, you know.
Yeah. Thank God he had that self-awareness.
Yeah,
You
he
know,
was
like,
adept. Yeah. That
the
was bad.
self-awareness we wish a lot of customers would have.
Yeah.
Um,
I've heard of dates like girls come to the bar and they're like, oh my God, I was on the worst date. This guy's telling me he's 35, and then I show up, he's 46. Like, what the, why, like, what good does that do? They figure like, all they got to do is get you to the date, right? Once they show up, you're good. You know, no,
Nope.
that's not true.
lies that bartenders tell customers. You know, like,
Oh,
for me, I'll give a quick example. I used to work at a bar that we had mojitos. I hate making mojitos. We were always out of mint, right? Like, we could have a whole bushel of mint in the back, and sorry, we're out of mint.
Yes, I've definitely give people that we're out of mint.
Even when I was younger, I worked at the ice cream store. We hated making milkshakes. We were always out of milk. We had a refrigerator full of milk.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I've definitely said that to somebody too, and they were like, what's that? And I'm like, oh, that's mint. Age is a big one.
Yep.
Girls come in. It doesn't happen very often. Sometimes it happens. How old do I look? The default answer from now on, I don't care if you are 57, 23.
23.
You are 23 years
Yeah.
old. Yep. I know you're not 23.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you you're 23.
And when you tell me you're not, I'm going to act shocked.
Yeah, I'm shocked.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, you're not? Oh, my God.
Kidding?
Yep.
Did you have surgery? Yeah. You
I'm
look
not
so
saying
good.
that.
You look
Fuck.
amazing.
Yeah. Lies. You look great. You're not that drunk.
Yeah.
A bunch of stuff. No, this tastes good.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a big lie. What is this? Oh, no, it's really good. You like it. Take it. Oh my God, that was horrible. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's too late by then, but
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
And so, like, what's a big
Lies.
bartender ick, right? Like, you got to lie to people. What's something like a drink you can't stand making, or like a
Vodka Coke.
Vodka
I think
Coke?
vodka Coke's disgusting.
Yeah,
And
it sounds
I can answer
disgusting.
that quickly.
Yeah.
Vodka Coke for sure. I don't know what it is. It's the combination of the two for me. If it was like Stoli vanilla, some vanilla kind of.
Yeah.
Vodka and Coke, maybe, but just straight up.
Stoli vanilla Coke, I drink. Like,
That's okay.
I don't
That's
order
cool.
those,
No.
but like me and you know Kat.
It's like a cream. Yeah,
Deep
I do.
pieces.
Yeah.
And every time we see each other at the bar, we'll double straw it and we'll Lady in the Tramp a vanilla vodka and Coke. You know, they're delicious.
that. They are good.
A lot of sugar. I wouldn't drink it for the whole night.
It's like a
but
creamsicle. It's
yeah,
good though.
Yeah.
That's fine. Shots of gin are really scary. Shots of gin.
Yeah.
Gin. That's disgusting. I've had people
Rack
do that.
gin.
Yeah, rack gin, any gin, shot of it. You're freaking me out. I don't know why you're making me that.
And that was always like, you know, like,
Do you remember the Four Horsemen?
what was
that
it?
shot?
Jack,
Some
Jose,
shit like that. Yeah, Jack, Jose, Jim, and Johnny.
Jameson?
Or
no.
Jim and Johnny. Jim, Johnny, Jack, and Jose.
yeah.
Let's say that.
Yeah.
Let's say it was that. That was fucking awful.
Yeah. You do back to back to back to back.
Oh, you pour it in the same glass. Had
Oh.
a guy do that. I was like, dude, just to let you know, like this is a $40 shot. Or like, and if you puke, you have to get out. That happened once actually.
All in the same. I never did it all in the same.
Guy-
I
guy-
did them back to back.
guy did it.
once.
Yep.
Once I did.
Oh, you did it back to back.
Yeah, one shot,
Oh.
one shot, one shot, one shot.
Vicious either way.
It's disgusting.
Did you boot?
No, almost. I had to like chug a little soda in between, and I was also like 22 years old. I could handle it a lot better than
Yeah.
I can at
Your tolerance
38.
for
Yeah.
Ugh, God. Jose Cuervo gives me the ick. We don't have it. I don't know many bars anymore that does.
Dude.
Jose Gold.
Jose's out.
Jose's Gold.
Yeah.
Jose
Like-
Silver, you can still.
Casamigos took over for most tequilas, I feel
It's
like.
the popular one now,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, you got like Patron, or the Don Julio Reposado is hot right now.
Yeah, a lot of people like Don Julio.
Yep. It's
I
making
mean,
a
I'm
big.
kind of a snob in that sense. I don't like any of those.
You don't?
Is that bad? I don't.
What you like tequila?
I do like tequila. I like Fortaleza. Fortaleza is delicious.
All right, I got. How about we all got our coworkers? Coworkers do silly stuff. We love them. We
Yep.
hold each other down. I do some stuff that I probably should have been fired for. I'm sure you have.
Yep.
And your coworkers do. Is there any coworker story like you saw the bar back or another bartender? They did some stupid shit that should have gotten them fired, but you held them down. You know, whatever. Maybe they got too drunk on shift or whatever.
I've seen bartenders get fired right behind the bar, right in front of me, for doing stupid shit. We had a guy one time.
Yeah, give that.
We had a guy one time come in. He was working, he was bartending with us, but it was kind of sketchy. Like, they just brought him on, like, last week. Kind of weird vibe from the guy. And what he was doing was he's putting his wrist down, his forearm, on the table. The cash was right, like, there. And he put his and he thought we wouldn't see it. He was putting his forearm on the bar with the cash, and he would just slide his hand back and take the cash.
Oh, he's a little scumbag.
Little asshole, yeah. We all saw it. Remember that. And the manager walked up to him and said, empty your pockets. And he was like, no, fuck that. Why? He got super defensive. They're like, okay, well, consider it severance. Get out. And he just kicked him out, and he fucking lost his mind, screaming. So there was that. Dumb stuff, coworkers.
Yeah, that's something you would never hold somebody down for. You're your coworkers. You're supposed to help each other out. Everybody, all the money. If you're splitting it, it goes to the bucket.
Yeah.
If you're stealing money,
that was bad.
You're not part of the family.
It was bad.
Yeah, get out of here.
You definitely have coworkers that do dumb shit. Like,
but even just like stupid, like you're like, damn, he should be fired, but that's my boy. I might be caught doing the same thing.
Depends how long you've worked in the place too. If you've worked there for 3-4 years, you get like that one pass.
For sure.
I have heard stories about coworkers going into a bar and opening it overnight and drinking, and they got fired for that. Yeah, that was really bad. They like could get the key or like had access to it.
You know how to get in.
Yeah, they pop bottles. They did like TikTok videos too. They posted on Instagram and all that. They were just begging to get fired.
So that was one thing when me and you were growing up. We didn't have to worry about videos and Instagram and social media.
Dude, you could get
me and Charlie, when we were growing up, we would go to the local schoolyard out in Fire Island and at night climb up on top of the school bus and smoke a joint. And at like 15 years old, it was the most badass
That was a fond
thing.
memory.
That was
I love
the
that.
little mini school buses with the big tires that drove on the beach. And they were out of commission for the summer because school was out, and they were all parked in the back. And we would go up there, smoke a joint, and run away. And
felt badass doing that.
So badass. Oh my god,
doing that.
So much fun.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that was fun.
You get those coworkers like you can have that fun with, where you're doing stuff that's wrong.
Yep.
You shouldn't be doing.
Yep.
But you're not hurting anybody. You kind of hold each other down.
Yep. I was that coworker in Fire Island, actually, when I was working at one of the ice cream places. It wasn't Scoops.
No, you worked at the beaches. Yeah.
Like you could go outside. There was like a back door, led to an alley. So it's
the back alley behind CJ's.
Smoking a blunt.
Yep.
It was not mine. I didn't light it. Like somebody else came in. They're like, "Joe, you want to get high?" I'm like, "Yes, I'm working on an ice cream place. What am I doing all day?"
Yeah.
Not hard work. Smoking a blunt, but like one of the chief of police at the time came by and saw us smoking in the alley.
Yeah.
The guy was holding the blunt. Saw the chief of police, runs back through the ice cream place with the blunt still lit. Place reeks. He runs away. And the guy whatever his name was, the police man came up to me. He's like, "Come here." He's like, "If I ever see you doing that again, your ass is grass." And then he told whoever owned the ice cream place at the time, and I think
your
it was
ass
fired.
Is grass.
Your ass, verbatim.
I'm smoking grass.
I know, verbatim. Old man saying, "Your ass is grass." It's typical old stupid man saying. Got fired 2 hours later. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
All right. So what would be a drink that someone comes in and orders that you automatically signals trouble to you? You say, "Uh-oh."
A Long Island iced tea.
Long Island iced tea. Same. Honestly, same. You order a Long Island iced tea, I'm asking for ID.
Actually, Long Island iced tea and blue, adios, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Blue motorcycle, whatever it's called today.
Yeah.
Tokyo
all
tea,
those
all the
versions.
variations. Yeah, fuck off. Leave me alone. Go away. Don't want it.
Yeah, I want the grossest alcohol all mixed together.
Open a Bud Light. Here's your Long Island. Here you go. It's really good. You're going to love this. It's delicious.
You think being from Long Island, we would have some pride about the Long Island iced tea?
Strong Island.
Hell no.
Oh, God.
So you get a lot of fun customers in here. You have a lot of regulars, locals.
Yeah.
Have you ever served a celebrity?
I have. I have served a few celebrities, actually.
Give some name drops?
Yeah, we'll do that. I was bartending one day, and Kieran Culkin from Succession and his wife were there in the bar.
Home Alone, Macaulay's brother.
Macaulay's brother,
Yeah.
Macaulay Culkin's brother. Yep. He's a big deal. He's like Kieran Culkin's like the name now.
Yeah, definitely.
But man,
He stayed in the scene.
that was awesome. They were pretty fucked up when I started the shift, and they stayed for a while. I actually ended up making them a few drinks, and then we started. I actually have a picture of them together. I'll show you later. It's hilarious. They are obliterated, as am I. He came in. They drank. They drank for a while with me, and then she left her driver's license on the floor.
Oh.
So I sent it. I've never done this. Like, people leave their license. I'm like, whatever. But I mailed it back to her. And then she came in with him like 3 weeks later when I was working on like a Sunday or a Monday. She's like, you. I'm like, you. She's like, you mailed back my license. I was like, yeah.
Aww.
She's like, that was so nice of you. And then, it felt good.
Yeah.
And they stayed
Nice
for like
to be
another 3
appreciated.
hours. Yeah.
That's
It felt
cool.
good. Yeah, it was funny. Anyway, Rage Against the Machine.
Of course.
Do we know?
Yeah.
Yes, we know. I had Tom Morello one time. Got a pic with him. He was really nice.
And you noticed it was him?
I did.
I don't know if I would notice
I
him.
did, and he gave me his card, but I recognized him before, and then I looked at the card after, and that did it now. That sealed the deal. And I asked him right before he left, like I timed it. I want a picture with the guy. I'm like, let me do this right as he's leaving. So
Yeah.
just as he was leaving, like, it wasn't too busy, too, thankfully. So I was like, hey, Tom, can I get a photo real quick? He looked around. He was like, all right.
Yeah.
Fine. And we took it. He was really nice.
He knew it wasn't going to cause a bum rush.
Yep. I had Nomar Garciaparra. I don't know if you know baseball
Yeah,
at all.
of course.
Played for the Red Sox.
Yeah.
And that was one night during a blizzard, actually. I had 2 guys in the bar, only 2 guys in the bar, and they ended up being his agents. They lived in Seattle.
Yeah.
And I kept the bar open for a little longer probably than I should have that night because it was a blizzard and nobody was going out. These 2 guys are in the bar, and they were like, hey, listen, one of our clients is going to come in. Is that okay with you? I'm like, why the fuck? Yeah, Nomar Garciaparra? I'm like, I think he was shortstop for the Red Sox? I can't remember. I'm like, yeah, the shortstop for the Red Sox? Like, yeah. I was like, yeah, sure. Of course I know the guy. So that was dope. I got to serve him one day. Trying to think of other people. Maybe a couple others.
I'm sure being in Manhattan, you might not even notice him.
Drake. That was
that's a pretty big one.
That was a big one. Yep, that was my
That's
first.
pretty big.
You know what? That was the first celebrity I served.
Drake.
Long ass time ago. Yeah.
Drake?
Drake with he was like 20 people.
Yeah.
I was so disappointed though. Because his security came up to order for him because he was at a table. And the guy was like, he said this. He goes, Drake would like a wine spritzer. I'm like, come on, Drake.
Yeah.
Ordering a wine spritzer. I don't know. I was so disappointed.
Yeah. That he was getting something a little stronger than that.
To each their own, sure.
Yeah.
Have a wine spritzer. Those are drinks that don't. You know how there are drinks that signal danger.
Yeah.
That does the opposite. When I hear wine spritzer, I'm like, this will be easy. You'll be nice.
Yeah.
You'll be kind.
It'll be easy to deal
Yeah,
with.
you're not going to be a pain in my ass.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
for
that's
sure.
great.
Yep.
Right. So celebrities behind the bar.
That was a good question.
Yeah.
I'm glad you asked that one.
Following up with that. So we're gonna cut out like this little in between, but whatever. Following up with that.
Yeah.
You served some cool celebrities.
Yeah.
Your one dream celebrity to serve. Who's someone, if they walked in, you would just fangirl out?
Anthony Bourdain. Is that
That's
allowed?
solid.
People that
Hell
are,
yeah.
No,
Any
not with us
celebrity.
anymore?
He's a celebrity.
R.I.P.
He's huge.
Yeah, Anthony Bourdain. I mean, where he's been, his life. I don't know if he gets sick of the questions. He's so used to getting questions asked all the time. But yeah, I would love to have a conversation with him and just, pick his brain about favorite places he's eaten, even if that's even if that's impossible to answer for him because he was everywhere.
Yeah.
Where he'd been that he loved the most, times he treasured, foods he ate that he was just sent him into a different state or something like that. But yeah, he was everywhere.
I feel like someone like him, he did what he loved. He would love to talk to you about it. I don't think he would get sick of the questions.
I'd hope. Yeah.
Yeah. He'd probably enjoy them.
I'd probably be making his drinks while everybody else was asking him too. Like all the other customers asking him stuff. But yeah, that would be dope for sure.
And so you've been bartending now 15, 16 years. You've met a ton of people, from celebrities, customers, friends.
Yep.
What keeps you coming back to bartending?
I love just moving around. I love like the energy that it gives me. Like it feels great to just run around and make drinks, hustle, lifting shit, dealing with people, making people happy, making something quick and kind of like impressing them with speed or something like that. It's kind of like a show at some point.
Yeah.
But just, it keeps me busy. It keeps me moving every day. Like I look forward to it. Like I'm happy to do it.
Yeah.
I like it. I like setting the vibe in a room. I like making sure people are having a good time and enjoying themselves and enjoying the company that they're with.
Yeah.
I couldn't sit still. Like I don't want to sit still, in an office or anything like that.
Right.
I've done that already. I didn't like it.
Yeah, it wasn't for you.
It wasn't for me. Yeah.
That's what got you into bartending.
Like it keeps me active. Like it keeps me moving. Yeah. It's, a lot of people get burnt out from it. Sure, that makes sense, but not me.
Yeah. Maybe at some point you will too.
Yeah. Then I'll start selling real estate.
There you go.
No.
Perfect. And can you give the people a good life lesson you've learned behind the bar?
Always use two hands. Use two hands. You make sure you get, make sure they're both doing something. You need to be as active as possible. Getting it all done. Two hands will make your life infinitely easier. You just have to learn to use your hands. Two hands at all times. Yeah, that one, and definitely never guess a woman's real age. Just don't do it. Don't try to do it.
Well, that's actually that answers the next question. I was gonna say, what's one bar rule that you'd make into a law?
Yeah,
I think
don't
that you
do
just
that.
answered
And
it.
then, even if you know somebody's from England, even if you know somebody's from Ireland or New Zealand,
Yep.
just ask them where they're from.
Right.
Because a lot of the time they have a whole story. They're actually from here and there. Like sometimes you could confuse the accents. You can. I know that sounds kind of ridiculous.
Nope,
When I
do.
was younger, I have confused the accents, and I caught a river of shit for it from customers. New Zealand and Australian. I said like, "Oh, so you're from Australia?" And the guy from New Zealand was like, "No," and he just went into this monologue about it, and he was so pissed. But
If you were gonna describe bartending in 3 words,
lots of ice.
barbacks know that.
Yep.
Bartenders need that.
Lots of ice.
Lots of ice.
Yep.
That's perfect.
Lots of ice.
And then wrapping everything up, what would be your ultimate Bartender Bangaz moment? Your funniest story, your standout moment.
I don't know, if it's gonna qualify, because there'll be something later on I'm gonna remember, and it's gonna drive me nuts that I don't tell you now.
We'll use that for the part 2.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Come back in a little while. I'll give you another one that was good. This girl. Oh, no. It was a Sunday. I was really busy. It was a really busy Sunday night. I was by myself, and there was a party kind of close to the bar where I was working. Wasn't really paying attention to them because I had so many people in front of me, and I had this guy in the corner of my eye, and he was trying to get my attention, so much so that. I was going to turn around and be like, dude, shut the fuck up. I'm doing stuff. Stop annoying me. Guy pretty much got his body behind the bar at that point. I'm like, oh my God. And I turned to him, about to yell at him. He goes, hey, I'm really sorry to bother you, but I'm about to call the police. I'm like, okay, well, let's back up there for a minute. Let's talk about that. I have all these people in front of me, so I have to stop what I'm doing. So annoying. Come here. I'll leave the bar. I'm like, what's up? What's going on? He's like, I can't find my friend. I'm like, you can't find your friend. Yeah, she was here before, but now she's not here anymore. I don't know where she is. Her bag's here. I don't know. I'm like, okay, I don't. There's a second floor to the bar, so I go up to the second floor. Maybe there's some sign of her. Nothing. So he eventually calls the police, and they show up, and they start walking up and down, questioning, and one goes upstairs, and there's a fire exit. There's a fire exit on the second floor, so you can open the door and go down the stairs and leave the bar.
Okay.
So the cop actually opens the fire exit, and he goes across the hallway to the next to the neighbor next door, Marty, and he knocks on his door. like, hey, is there anybody here? Anybody in there? And he's like, no. He's like, okay. He's like, but there was a girl here before. And the cop's like, okay. So they check his apartment. She's not there. They leave. They go downstairs. I'm talking with them. As I'm talking to them, this little small blonde girl comes skipping down the street. Now, the cops have been there for 2 hours already, like asking people shit. We're freaking out.
Yeah.
So it turns out this idiot got wasted, went upstairs, took the fire exit, walked across the hallway, knocked on this guy's door. She was like, can I use your bathroom? He's like, yeah, like, who the fuck are you? Like,
Yeah.
I guess. She used the bathroom. Thank God he wasn't a serial killer.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And then she left, went downstairs, through the fire
He was
exit.
probably excited. A cute blonde knocks on your door and asks you to use your bathroom. He's like, seen movies that start out this way.
He was shocked. And
Horror
then
movies and porno movies.
She left the bar, like walked out through the fire exit so nobody saw her, like down the stairs and through the front door of the building, and then just like ran across the street to another bar, met some guy, and he bought her like 3 more drinks. She drank them and then just left and came skipping back to the bar.
Like everything was all
Meanwhile,
good.
like 5 of her friends are freaking the fuck out. Like, where was this woman the last 2 hours? And the cops come looking for her, like all this stuff. Yeah, it's pretty funny now that she's okay.
Yeah,
Everything's
yeah,
all right,
thank
but
God, yeah.
that was really fucked up.
Scary
that
in
was
the
weird.
moment.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, I'm about to call the police. It's just one of those sentences that gets my attention really quickly. Yeah.
So now I know if I'm at the bar
Yeah.
and it's 5 people deep and I need a drink, I'm just going to say,
Yeah.
I'm going to call the police.
Definitely.
And an old fashioned.
Yeah, definitely. Why don't you wait outside? I'll make you an old fashioned. I'll be right there. Yep.
Oh, man. Yeah, Charlie, thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Absolutely.
The stories have been great. Hope that we can get you for a part 2, in the
I'll come-
future.
let me rack the brain a little more. I'll
Yeah.
get a few
I
things
think
cooking
we'll,
for you.
I'd love to get you back on here.
Yeah, sure, man. Thanks for having
Man,
me.
yeah, it's good to see you again.
You too.
All right, and that's it for another week's episode of Bartender Bangaz. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. And if you're a bartender that wants to be on the show, make sure to slide into these DMs. We'd love to have you. Make sure always keep it banging, not boring. And we'll catch you guys next week. Peace.